Everybody, welcome to, I believe this is the 5th installment of the Epic Equation, and I just have to say, Jane, I still love that freaking intro. I know I told you that already, but you probably took like my dinosaur picture, me in my raptor form. I love that one. I should do an updated picture of that. But whenever she was doing the intro, she didn't tell me she was taking my Facebook pictures until she was like halfway done with it. So you got away with it. And your room tour video, I don't know why you thought it was boring. I don't have lobsters on my wall. You do, and that's really funny. And I really liked that bookshelf that you made. That's probably something that I should be able to think about, but I don't know, I'm more drawing than building things. And yeah, I liked that video. I didn't think it was boring. And actually, I wouldn't call it Jane's Habitat because that's what you called your video. I would personally call it Jane's Jungle just because I don't want to sound mean, but even though you said you cleaned it, for me, that's on the way that it looked clean was on its way to being clean for me personally, if that makes sense. It's just, I just want to go into your room and like organize all your stuff for you. Is that bad? For this cycle or for this series of video is college annoyances, and this is one video I was looking forward to, but I actually found out that I don't have a lot of annoyances, but I have a list, kind of a list. So I'm going to read off of it because I think it's a good list. But personally, for me, the one thing that drives me crazy, and this is about my art major, is, okay, so you're supposed to be a creative thinker, stuff like that for your art major, BFA, whatever. Art education, doesn't matter what you are. They make you take the core classes so they can help develop your critical thinking and your creative thinking. But there's just some times whenever people just think way too deeply into things, like my coffee filter. I might put a picture up of it. I don't know if I showed you guys, but I made a coffee filter in metals, and it was really simple. I got like a C- on it, and I thought it was funny because it was a paper item made out of metal. That's all there was to it. And we were critiquing it, and people were like, maybe it's about the filter of life, or how coffee filters hurt the environment. No, it was just a coffee filter because I thought it was funny. And then, in drawing class the other day, we had to do self-portraits, and I didn't get mine finished because that's a whole different story, because our drawing professor is the loopiest person you'll ever meet, and she never really goes by the syllabus, and there's always errors on the syllabus, and she's revised it 4 times already. Anyways, I wasn't able to get mine finished, so I only had one eye in my self-portrait. And I put it up anyway so people could critique it, and there was just one girl in the back that's like, I'm confused as to why there's only one eye. Like, I had some deeper meaning in it, like she was trying to intellectually figure out why I didn't have another eye in my portrait. It's because I didn't finish. Like, it drives me insane that people think, like, it's okay, sometimes there is a deeper meaning, but sometimes a picture of a flower is just a picture of a flower. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, and that with the art major as well, another thing that drives me crazy is that sometimes I try really, really hard to get a really good picture, and then I'll do one, I won't spend that much time on another, and the one that I spend less time on, people like more. Our first drawing in charcoal of the semester was of a bone. We were supposed to zoom up on organic form and make it look abstract, and I picked a bone. And I spent like 7 hours on that stupid thing, and just to add some, contrast or take up the negative space in the background, I added another section of it, and like that one took me like 10 minutes. Everybody in the critique liked the one in the background that took me 10 minutes better than the one in the foreground. It was awful. It made me feel like crap, because why did I spend 7 hours whenever I could have spent like 10 minutes instead? It was awful. Oh, another reason, another annoyance particularly for my dorm, is elevators. I live on the highest floor in my building, and I hate it whenever people from the 4th floor down take the elevator to the 1st floor. If you have an injury, we have some handicapped people who live on the 2nd and 3rd floor. That's fine. Like, they're exempt from my judging. But you are capable of walking down the stairs and, you know, not taking up my elevator time. I was like, okay, that sounds really selfish, but whenever you live on the top floor, I hate elevators anyways. I'm like, elevators are a metal box that I could get trapped in. That's what elevators are to me. So I don't like them. So if you can walk down the stairs, just that's all I'm gonna say. And also, this is kind of like the last one for today, and this really isn't a college annoyance, but okay. The word fine. I realize there's some like boy-girl languages that apparently exist that I don't follow, and apparently some people think whenever a girl says she's fine, that doesn't mean she's fine, she's actually secretly upset. I don't go by this. Whenever I'm fine, I'm fine. I'm content with life, and if you keep asking me if I'm really fine, that's going to make things not fine, and then I'm not fine anymore because you just ruined my fine mood. That's basically all I have to say. But other than that, don't really have anything else for this video. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Jane, I hope to see your college annoyances, and I'll see you guys later.